school, talk, R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ed Genio, a.k.a. Ed Head Honcho, a.k.a. the Black Brazilian Mamba. You are now tuning in Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. Let's go!
Y'all are now tuning in to Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. It's your kid Antoine Silva and your speaker and live in your city. Hey, G, what's the beef?
You are now listening to Noodle Talk live on WPMM Radio. It's Rico Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. If you want to know the business, tune in Tuesday and Friday and let us know how you really feel. Y ya tu sabes.
Peace and love. You are now locked into Noodle Talk with your boy Johnny Lee.
You are now live with Noodle Talk with your boy Boss, business over stupid shit, all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio with Changing Horizons Media Group. We live in your speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it? Holla at us.
Be freaking out. Yeah, man. Y'all know what that sound is. We are here. God, dog. Let me tell you what's getting on my nerves right now.
What?
Pollen. I can't fucking stand it. It's getting on my goddamn nerves, bro. I can't breathe. I go outside and I start dying instantly. I ain't even got my music started. I had to close this out. Look at this. Here we go. Bum bum ba dum bam ba doo ba doo boo scooby doo ba doo ba doo. Wow. No one like that. You ain't gotta like it. It's cool because it's all about me anyway. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Boss. Business over stupid shit. All day long, all day strong. Loud Mouth Entertainment. Real Authentic is the group. I forgot what I was talking about.
Because you've been around a lot of stupid takes.
Yes, yeah. That's got to be. Oh, I ain't had no sleep. I don't know. We gonna get into it.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building. Hey, G! Live in your city and live in your speaker. Shit. And we might delete this later. Hey, Crown. Hey, Crown.
I didn't know we were sipping yet, you bastard.
I didn't even sip yet. I seen him pick up his cup.
I sure will. I went straight to it.
Hey,
As soon as I started, I'm gonna sip.
That's cool. Crown.
It's good.
Sponsor us.
Good view here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
First off, I just bought these glasses and I feel good and I just wanted to wear them. So here we go. This is where we at. Leave me alone. Let me live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's it. If we get drunk before
This
we leave,
is probably the best crown that's ever been made.
I'm scared. There's a whole bottle sitting right there.
Oh no, leave it alone. That's not yours.
This is the best damn crown that's ever been made.
Hey, Miguel, we might not agree on a lot of things, but we finna rob him. We finna fucking rob him now.
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
Yeah, you finna come up off that bottle.
You know what type of drinks I'm gonna make? I don't even need to make a drink.
Is that blackberry? Yes, sir. That's it right there.
Woo! You don't even need to make. It doesn't need any mixers. That's crazy.
No, it's mixed.
Oh, never mind. Then it's good. Whatever you did.
Blackberry lemonade.
Oh yeah. See, now I need to taste it by itself, John.
No, fuck that. That's it.
I need a little sip.
You want it by? We'll do that later. We'll do that later.
But it's Rico Suave. You have to Suave. Puerto Rican in the house. You remember that?
Sick of you niggas.
I'm so glad y'all have seen that video. I hate when bitches do that. You know what I mean?
Like, what's up, Kylie? How you doing? Well, yeah, this is it. If there was a lot of things in the world that could be it, it's this. This is it right here. Still waiting on a couple people to show up. We started a little late, so y'all know how we do, man. Sorry about that. As a matter of fact, I'm actually a little pissed right now.
Why you pissed off?
Check this out. Some mofos and actually got away with robbing some shit.
What?
The Brinks facility or whatever.
Damn it.
You was gonna talk about it, wasn't it?
No, I heard about it and I was just like, I thought the same thing. I was like, why couldn't it be me?
The Brinks facility, they had like a little storage area where somewhere else where they keep their money. I didn't even know they did that. But these mofos got away with $30 million. 30 million. They didn't even go through. They came through the. This is how the story was told to me. They came through the ceiling on some Mission Impossible shit, and then blew a hole in the wall and got away. None of their alarms went off.
This shit crazy.
The only way I'm doing anything or trying to anything, the probability of me getting away has to be astronomically high. I'm talking about me getting away to me getting caught is like 98.7%. And the only way I get caught is if my shoelace get untied as I'm running away and I trip and break everything in my body.
You're not gonna just lay down like your white counterparts?
I'm not playing with you. I don't feel like it. Heard about the guy paying $500 for a storage unit and found a bag. Shut up!
Yeah, I've seen. There's stories like that all over. Like the people that buy and flip the storage units, that people leave or somebody dies and they had a storage unit and nobody knew about it, like the family never knew about it. There's stories like that happening all the time because people go and they buy the storage units and they're like, okay, cool. What cool shit's in here? What can I get to sell for it? And a lot of people don't pay attention to what's in there. And they be buying storage units and there's shit in there. Let's just put it that way. The luck for that, though.
Now, I used to that show that was on TV, Storage Wars.
Yeah. That's similar.
Man. Think about that, though. Like, you just like,
That's
I'm gonna
gambling,
go.
though.
Yeah, that's gambling.
That is finest.
I'm going to go buy a storage unit and whatever's in it is mine.
I'm gonna be honest. While we're talking about investing in things, after having to do laundry the other day at a laundromat, I'm gonna tell you.
You want a wash
I
machine?
want a laundry.
Let me know when you get one. I'll pay you. I've been at the laundromat too.
What yours charge? Because mine pissed me off.
$10 a wash.
I went to hell no. I went to the one over here, the one by the ratchet ass grocery stores.
Yes, sir. $4.
And that's for two.
That's for the small load.
Well, it's like $3 something for the small load. $3 for the 2 loads, and then the bigger load on the other side that is like 3 or 4.
One on the one I'm talking about. The bigger load was 6. I said, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, but that's like 8 loads of laundry, my guy.
Bro, fuck that. I was hot. I said, I'm gonna go buy me a.
How much you pay for laundry?
Before?
No, how much you pay for laundry right there?
I went through at least $20.
At least $20. How about you? What you
Mine's like 12. Because I have like one basket of laundry, and I did. It was like $4, $4 or $5 for the 3 load. It takes care of everything, and then the dryer just takes like 40 minutes.
I can tell you right now, if I got to pay for laundry, and if I got to pay about $20, I'm breaking your washing machine because I'm filling it up. I'm trying to overload that hoe.
Yeah, the problem with that is I tried that once, and don't do that. Because what happens is it doesn't spin cycle correctly, and you either end up washing your clothes again, or you end up drying your clothes for 2 hours.
Yeah, that heat ain't real.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't overfill it because it won't spin cycle and your clothes will be
I'm
sopping
not
wet.
paying that much money for washing clothes. I can't do it.
Trust me, I felt that way.
Walks in with pet tiger. I wouldn't tell anyone I came into some money, but there will be signs.
I love your idea.
I think I'm getting tired. You know how they tell you that you don't look like you got money? Yeah,
but you already look like you got money.
People who got money don't look like you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
Well,
good.
people,
I won't say that. There are people with money like to. A lot of people with money like to look like they got money, and they do look like they got money because they live a different lifestyle. People with real money don't look like they have money.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a big difference.
Yeah, I ain't got real money.
I mean, like, I mean real money, like property, like you're invested in businesses and stuff like that, like money.
I get you.
Well, reoccurring money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where your money works for you type shit.
I would like to be in that spot one day. Let me find out I got a bank. I got bank. I'll be walking my pet goldfish or telling people I go fish my bay.
Boy, he can't read.
Go fish my
You
bay.
got them glasses on. I'll be walking my pet goldfish and telling people, go fish, my boy, and slap down 2 pairs in cards.
I can't read with these glasses on.
Blind with them, blind without them.
We trying to look cool, not read.
And you got nerve.
I can't see. Oh shit! This is great. I cannot see. All right. What's this? 11, 12? Take them off. No. I look good with these glasses on. I took a poll, Snapchat, and everything. You got me fucked up. I'm keeping these hoes on. I ain't gonna be able to see shit. They reading for the remainder of the show. That's all I can tell you.
I'm sick.
Oh, what the hell is that?
He said, did boss forget how to words?
Yeah, I forgot how to words.
Hey, Johnny, did you get my message this morning?
What?
I sent him a message. I sent y'all the same message. Yeah, did you get my
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Y'all called this about 2
And I was
years
like,
ago.
did we?
Yes, y'all
Yes,
called.
we sure the fuck did.
Y'all called about 2 years ago.
You act like I didn't know that was going to happen. And you know what? I don't care.
What happened?
I'm gonna say it. I don't care what I'm not saying anything crazy, so I don't think we're gonna get canceled for it.
No,
But
we had a conversation about 2 years ago.
we had a conversation when I don't have any other way to say it nicely. The Alphabet Boys, when the Alphabet Boys moved in,
Started taking all the letters.
and started taking all the letters, I was like, man, this is going to get out of hand really fast. And the reason why is because when certain mentalities are enabled or promoted, I gotta say this so we don't get canceled.
Yeah.
You have to understand that it's a situation of giving an inch and taking a mile. And so when you give something someone, it's like, all right, cool. You got your letter. You got your spot on the flag. We're talking about you. You're relevant. Everybody's like, cool. Do you? We respect it. We ain't got no problem with it, right? Gay people have been fighting this for years, right? And they've gotten it for the most part outside of some old white people legislation stuff. But they can get, people can get married. People can do what they want. We're not like shooting people in the street and being crazy, Same thing with slavery. Same thing with a lot of women and stuff like that. It's like, okay, cool. We're on equal footing. And then it's after that, right? So now everybody's on equal footing. Everybody has like the same type of, cool, you can do what you want. You're a hippopotamus. There's no problem with that. I love you. Do you? Spread love.
Love you regardless.
And then now it's become, that's not enough.
To be
For this specific group of people, it's become, that's not enough for me. It's now, I want this, I want that, I want my own place, I want to do what I want regardless, and you're just supposed to respect it. And that is fucking wild to me. And we called this years ago. And I said, what's going to happen is that if you give someone an inch, the gay identity is going to be tried. People are going to try to erase the gay identity. Because people are too busy trying to say, oh, well, it was this or it was that. And it was just like, no. And then they're speaking for gay people, and it blows me away. Because it's like, oh, they want this too. And gay people are like, no, we don't want that shit. We have nothing to do with that. It's like, we're good. We just want to get married and live our life and not have people fuck with us. Like, that's all it is. They're like, we want actual equality, and that's it. Leave us alone. And so many people have fought and that battle. Like, I'm not kidding.
They're trying to make it sound like a form of racism to be one or the other, like bisexual or
Exactly. They're trying to basically erase the identities. And that's crazy to me. And I knew it was coming. And what's crazy is we called it because the way they were talking, it's just like, man, you're like, oh, I was never this. And it's just like, ooh, that's a very, very slippery slope. And that's the problem, is the slippery slope. But
let me we bring something else before we get up into the topic. Y'all saw the new grading scale?
Man,
y'all saw
it's like 84% to something is an A.
84% to 100 is an A.
What the hell is this time?
It's
84 to 64.
It's in legislation.
No, 84 to 74 B.
So they're taking
74 to 64 is a C. 64 to 44 is a D. Everything below 44% is a F.
So let me ask you something. Are they taking? They're taking this stand that they tried to take a couple of years back when I got to high school, where no kid left behind stand. Like,
well, this isn't the first time I've seen this grading scale. It came up a handful of years ago, and then it never became a thing.
this is insane, bro.
If y'all go to that grading scale, I deserve a lot more A's than what I got. Okay.
Oh, they gotta go back and retroact all that.
Yeah. You owe me a scholarship or something.
Two.
Yeah.
And I was 13th in the class. This is crazy.
Yeah, you owe me a scholarship because I should
have been up there with the rest of them. This is crazy.
Side note, Cassidy, I wasn't being nice on the podcast. That's not what I said. What I said was I was trying to phrase things to where we don't get canceled, because
that's a sensitive subject.
The trans and gay issue that's happening right now is a very sensitive subject. So if I say
84 to 100, if
I say something wild, I don't want us to get cut off.
Just wild.
But yeah, 84 to 100 is going to be considered an A.
If that goes through or whatever the hell it was stupid, it's wild, it's crazy.
What's crazy is when you actually listen to the explanation behind it, it makes a little sense, and that is actually kind of frustrating. Because if you take for instance, take an exam and break it down to its percentages, right? If you have an exam with a smaller amount of questions, right? Mm-hmm. You miss one, you're never going to get an A, which is wild. Under certain circumstances, that's a bit wild. So what they're doing is they're taking a step back and looking at the total overall percentage of what constitutes an A. Like, how many can you get wrong to actually get an A, a B, a C, a D, an F, etc. So they kind of took a step back and they're like, is this realistic? You know, because missing one or two questions and getting a fucking low B is also wild. Do you know what I'm saying? So from that perspective, I get it. But other than that, it's a lot. That's a lot.
I understand that, but what's there's failing, below average, average, above average, and superior, right? When you made that good grade, you felt superior. You did, or whatever. And when you got that C, now some people be like, nah, I'm average, I'm good, I'm okay with that. I was taught you are not average. And as soon as you start thinking that you're average, you've already lost. You will become average. You will act average. You will be average.
Now, in fairness.
Why? Because when everyone's special, no one is.
Well, and that's what I was.
And no one fucking understands how detrimental that is to society. Everybody wants to be so goddamn unique nowadays that people don't understand that, like, hey, If everyone's unique, you being unique is not a fucking cool thing anymore.
I think people get offended by choice of wording too, because like mediocrity is not something that is a bad thing. Average is not a bad thing. It just means that you're an average. I don't know why people are taking it to this. You're not exceptional, and that's okay. It's okay.
I don't know if Disney knew what they was doing or Pixar knew what they was doing when they made Syndrome said that. But it just, when everybody's special, no one is. I love that.
Look, when I tell people,
I love that.
The Incredibles, again, they just don't make fucking cartoons like they used to, and it pisses me off. I was watching the X-Men 97, and I wanted to flip shit because I was just like, in order for my kids, and I've already done this, in order for my children to learn the cool ass lessons that I learned, because I feel like we baby people too much, I have to buy the older cartoons. So I have all four of the original. I have all of the original Ninja Turtles, the live action ones. I got the Looney Tunes. You know, like I got the Batman, the animated stuff. I have all of that stuff, and my daughter's watched all of it. And like when you watch my kid versus other people's kids, it's just like, y'all got some dumbass kids. And that's mean to say. I don't care. Your kids are stuck in tablets 24/7. They're just dumb as hell. They don't go outside. You know, like I watched this video where this lady brought her kid to this park, and it's like a Ninja Warrior ramp. And she's like, kids just aren't built the same anymore today. Like they don't know how to do things, or they're not as adept because they're not outside using their muscles. She's like, yeah, these kids are just weak and soft nowadays. As she's saying it, this kid runs up the platform to jump and grab the like Ninja Warrior hanging rope. And he goes and barely touches his fingertips to it, slings backwards and falls on his back. And all the wind leaves his body. And he's just like, we're just raising soft ass generations. And it's just like, the cartoons are not the same.
My mom would tell me, shake it off, get up.
Shake it off and get up.
We ain't going no house.
All right, so we got two topics we gonna discuss today.
Yeah, work hard or get left behind. Here. I just want to make one side note because of that. I don't want to be put in the same category as someone who didn't bust their ass to get where they are. And that's kind of, and here's my point. It's not like the it kind of is. I don't give a damn. It's like there's no participation trophy. It's like if you sucked, you sucked. If you lost, you lost. Like that's what competition is, because guess what? That's what real life is. And everybody's like, let's worry about people's feelings and feelings and feelings. And I'm like, fuck your feelings.
Fuck your feelings.
It's like, because guess what? The real world doesn't give an absolute fuck about your feelings. And if your kid doesn't know how to have healthy competition, then you're not raising strong men. And if you don't raise strong men, we're losing. And here's my biggest thing, right? We have lost national pride.
Oh, and we don't give a fuck about the Olympics.
And I don't mean like nationalism. I mean like we have lost a sense of pride in where we are and who we are. And it's like, bro, like this is our country. Like it should matter if it sucks. It should matter if the kids can't do fucking math. It should matter if China and India and other countries are just washing our kids in exams, bro. Like it should matter to us. And it doesn't, because everybody's like, kumbaya, bitch. Everybody's got a finger in someone's asshole. Worry about my feelings.
Nope.
Like, what are you doing?
Nope.
Like, our kids are getting absolutely fucking left behind by China and other, like India and Russia. And like, we're just losing on a grand scale. We're losing. It's like, where do you think this country is going to be?
That's
what I was trying. I was trying to stop him.
No
Diddy, bro.
No Diddy. But no Diddy. That's how everybody's acting.
I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
It's all this. It's all this safe space, safe energy shit, and it's just like, okay, cool. Where what is it?
I like that. Shit.
Strong men create good, easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times.
Yes.
Like that is a fucking thing. And if we keep just cranking out weak people who are only concerned about their feelings and not concerned about the real world or the outcome, all we're gonna get is just rough times.
So let the man keep going. He ain't gonna get y'all canceled. Anyway,
Cool.
we got 2 things we finna discuss today.
I could have, but I was just being.
I
mean.
like that he said competition. I like that he said, challenge. I like that he said going against the grain. Because, yeah, go ahead, man.
The first thing we're gonna discuss is normally we don't do a whole bunch of this on the show, but we got to let it go today. Let me go ahead and get this out here, plain and simple, so y'all know where I stand. I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I never did. All right, that's just
Oh my God!
I never did. I never liked Kendrick Lamar. He has some good songs, but who cares? Or whatever. I don't like him. I don't like him.
And I look, and I think the man is amazing.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
But I think that Kendrick is amazing. He not cold, bro.
He not cold.
He not
my
cold.
God.
He not Drake.
Not successfully.
It's crazy.
Not success-wise.
What would you? Well, if you
Not success-wise.
Did we just go through this? If you ain't successful, nigga,
Well, it depends on what category we're using to critique people.
Okay.
So if we're critiquing people off of lyricism, or if we're critiquing people on the energy,
we're going
that they bring in a
overall. I don't
song,
care. We're not breaking it down. Overall,
that's completely. Again, you cannot break rap down into an overall.
Why not?
You cannot, because then you're going to go so far to say that Drake is better than Biggie Smalls, and that you need to get punched in the face.
Biggie don't have enough catalog.
Thank you. That's why I said.
Biggie don't have enough what?
What did I say? You cannot just say a broad sweep of overall. You can't be like, oh, well, Drake has all these, successful records and stuff like that, so he's a better rapper than fucking Royce the 5'9".
Wait,
you're fucking deluded. You're insane.
Wait.
We
Drake-
can't do that.
Drake is not a rapper.
Yeah, he is.
He's an artist.
That's the same.
It's not the
same. It's not the same thing.
It's the same argument we made for Kendrick.
It's not.
What's Kendrick's a rapper?
All right.
What is Kendrick?
He's an artist. Cole is the rapper of the group, bro.
Again,
Drake is the pop star.
This is why this is why when you talk about rappers, when you talk about this subject, you have to break it down into categories. You have to.
Kendrick Lamar.
You have to. You have to. You have
He's
to
the
be
one
like.
painting the pictures.
Again, if you have to give people their flowers in certain demographics. You can't be like, oh, Drake's the most successful, or J. Cole's the most successful, or he's the most successful like sales, so he's a better rapper than people who would just absolutely fucking destroy him in a room, and J. Cole knows that.
Hey, who that guy that be painting the goddamn clouds and shit?
You talking about Bob Ross?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is Bob Ross.
It's crazy.
Huh? He's painting pictures. We was cool before the show started.
No.
So
I'm not on his side with this one.
That's cool. When you look at,
I love Kendrick.
When you look at the three, you're looking at it from a perspective of Drake has always been the artist, right? That's not.
It's not the artist.
Hold on.
He's a people go like he's a rapper. Drake's not a rapper.
Drake is a pop star.
What?
Drake is the. He is.
I think you're. I think you guys have one. Let me stop real quick. I just want to, for clarification. I think Mike, you have a conflated ideology on what artist means because you consider yourself an artist. Give me a second. And I think you're missing what he means by what an artist is. And what I feel like he's saying an artist is that he's a more all around type thing, right? He gives a whole picture, which is why I don't agree with what you were saying about the Bob Ross and that other stuff. Drake is going to paint a whole picture of things. He's an artist. He does things that encompass the whole thing, where he's not just a rapper who gets on a beat and raps through things. And he's also not just a pop star because he is a rapper.
Hold on.
Okay, now go ahead. Go
Michael,
ahead.
for instance, and I'll say this: Michael Jackson was a pop star. Prince was a pop star.
Yeah.
Drake is not that.
Yeah, he is.
Drake is not that.
Drake
at all.
is that? That's what you just said.
If you said Drake is Prince, I'm gonna throw the crown at you.
So here's my thing: is that I'm not down.
he said, "Ain't no way throwing my down."
I am not downplaying Drake, but when you speak of him in realms, he says it himself. Taylor is the only person I'm dropping next to that can body me. That is an entire pop star. The only people that are rivaling him in sales, period, are pop stars because he does pop numbers.
No, that's not why he's winning. Drake is winning
I didn't
because
say he was winning.
No. I'm saying he's winning because he's going against Taylor Swift. That's winning.
That's winning.
The problem is that you have people like Taylor Swift who are just. I'm sorry. I tried to like run my mouth and stuff about Taylor Swift, but I was defending her at the same time. I'm like, hey, her people got it going. Like her algorithm is fire. Okay, so like she's winning. And then I've been sitting in the bar, looking up at the TV screen and watching Taylor Swift's new shit, and I'm just like,
look at my shit, man.
You don't need it. Something wrong with you.
Yeah, I've been watching Taylor Swift's new stuff, and I'm just like, yo, this is why this bitch is kicking Beyonce's ass. Like it's fire because she's an artist, and because it encompasses an all-around thing. It like it's not just the music, it's not just the words, it's not just the lyricism, it's not just this. It's everything. It's the beat, it's the presentation, it's the advertisement, the promoting. You can't just say Drake's a rapper because rappers they don't do that.
I didn't say that.
And you can't just say he's a pop star because pop stars don't do what Drake does.
I want you to shush. Okay.
Sorry.
I need him to explain himself so everybody else can kill him. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Say what you got to say again because you were supposed to be the music person in the group.
Well, hold on. Look, let me clarify the comment before he starts. I just want to clarify the comments. Give me a second because they asked. What I was saying was that you cannot classify. You can't just say a broad stroke overall for rappers. Like just say skill and sales, throw them in together and say that, oh, such or such is the best because they're the best overall. You cannot do that with rap. That's what I said. That was what we were getting at. And so it's not just skill or sales. It's both.
That's what I'm making the point is that Cole is the rapper. My point is that Drake can be the art. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying when you say Drake is an artist. He is an all-around painter. He can do everything. He can mimic anything and make a sound out of it.
Not mimic. Mimic implies that you don't have your own thing. You got to copy something else. He has his own style. He's not mimicking shit. But go ahead. What is he mimicking? Go ahead. You just said, who does Drake mimic?
He's not mimicking, but I will give AG this. He's not mimicking, but if somebody does do something that's trending, he's able to adapt his style to that trending style.
Call it giving homage,
which is not mimicking.
If you want to call it giving homage, I'm okay with it. That what you want?
Paying homage.
Cool. Drake has copied. I mean,
but we've also had the discussion that he took from Drum.
Yeah, but
and that's not the only person that took from.
He mimicked Jamaican beat songs.
He did.
But that's my point.
What you mean by Jamaican?
Well, again,
Found Your Love was not that
interpolation. Thank you, Johnny. I love you. Thank you. I was looking for the word. He's not mimicking. Like that's a very disrespectful way to say copying. It's the same thing, but it's. Yeah, he did the whole dancehall trend, but that's not mimicking. He took his own style and adapted it with a dancehall genre. That's artistry.
Yes,
that's not copying.
Okay, I was about to say because that's not copying. He didn't mimic.
That's why I said pay homage.
Go. You finish with what you were saying. Don't worry about them.
We got to pay attention to them.
We know what they saying. We got that. You say what you said about what you said. Go ahead.
I'm not disagreeing with the artist statement. But when you start to paint full bodies of work, Kendrick is the one painting the full bodies of work. Now, they might be boring. Don't
touch me with your malicious hands.
They might.
You
Thank
foul
you.
creature.
I still think Cole won.
Thank you.
I think Cole is picking at Kendrick right now, saying, "Please try me." However,
Real quick.
Let him finish.
however, I do feel like when it comes down to everything, with Cole being the way that he is and poking at Kendrick, you can't sit here and say that like Cole's not the better rapper of the group. You're not going to tell me he's not the better rapper.
No one said that.
You're not going to tell me that Kendrick is not out here painting better images for the world.
He's not.
You can feel that way.
Thank you, Johnny. Here's the thing. Continue, because
No, go ahead.
I'm trying to support, and like what's crazy is like I'm with Mike and then I'm against Mike at the same time, and it's like it's crazy because I'm completely against you.
Cool.
Unless we're making fun of Mike for Mike saying crazy things. But
That's why I need Tim Hill.
His last album was trash. Thank you.
Facts.
which one? Whose?
Kendrick's.
So
Okay, cool. Again, I will say this for the umpteenth time. What are you talking about? Are you talking about success? Are you talking about skill? Are you talking about what are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about when I put it in and
So
I want to
here-
listen to it and I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
It
Okay.
doesn't have replay value. It's
Thank
the same-
you.
It didn't
it's-
have play
it's-
value.
It's the same
Fuck
argument.
replay.
It's the same argument we keep
Shut
making
up.
about Eminem lately. Like
What?
until Eminem recently dropped Kamikaze, and then
No, shut your mouth. Eminem has always had replay value, and
You're a
people just
liar
pretend.
if you sit there and tell me that right now.
Eminem has always had replay value, and people just pretend that he doesn't because they hate him.
Eminem had 5 albums where it was just straight trash.
Which ones?
Right after the one where he has Beautiful on there.
Because unfortunately for you, if we're talking about success, he's one of the most
He
successful.
is one of the most
That's
successful.
wild.
And
to
I'm
me.
never going to take it from him. But even he thinks
I'm
that
on my
there-
cool shit right now.
even he thinks that the albums after Bad Meets Evil are trash. He has said it. You can't take that. I think they're trash. People in the world
You're
think
saying
they're trash.
after which one?
Bad Meets Evil with Royce. Royce carried him through that album. It wasn't until Kamikaze
No,
that
no,
he got his
no,
footing back.
no. There is no carry. Royce is just a. I'm gonna say this right here. Royce didn't carry anyone. Royce the 5'9" is a fucking legend.
Yes, he
is, in my opinion, one of the best rappers.
ever.
Period.
Period. I agree with
Okay,
you.
cool. Now we got that.
I've never denounced
Period.
that.
But
Royce-
to carry someone is wild. Eminem held his own, but you have to understand that Royce the 5'9" is probably the greatest ever.
I agree
And so
with you.
to sit there and say that he carried him is wild.
To say he
It's
carried
like,
him,
it's like okay, cool. So if I was given just a fortunate blessing, if I was an artist, or let's not even talk about me. Let's say Prince was still alive, and Teddy Swims, and Prince got together on a song, right? To say Prince carried Teddy Swims is nonsense. Because Teddy Swims is a phenomenal artist. He would hold his own as the artist he is. But to say Prince carried him, it's like Prince is a fucking legend.
You think they're a phenomenal
He's
artist?
not carrying
you think
people.
they're a phenomenal artist that get watched every day?
My point is to say someone carried something is when you just give absolute trash on a song, and the only part of the song that was good was Royce's part. And you can't really say that. You can say you didn't like it. You can say you didn't care for it. Because you can't say that though.
I think I think Royce out-rapped him completely. Rap circles around him. Completely.
Thank you, Johnny. Did the song suck because the lines went over your head, or did it
No.
suck because you didn't like it?
First of all, that's not a thing because I dissect just like the rest of you dissect. Me and you know this, but that's not the point. The point is that I also think that I just feel like Royce out-rapped him in that situation.
Again, it wasn't a competition.
It doesn't have to be.
It's not.
You're looking at it from a weird perspective, and that's
I'm
kind of
looking
my
at it
point.
from a-
It's not,
artist-
no, from when you put people on songs, they be like, "Yo, who's on the song? It's Wayne, it's
Drake.
Rick Ross, and it's Big Sean or whatever, right?" And say Big Sean came out and went bananas on the whole song.
And that's my point, Johnny.
What they're gonna say is that
Is this not a competition?
what they're gonna say is Big Sean went crazy on it. Big Sean bodied that song.
They made a song together.
I'm just I'm just saying that's what they're gonna say. That Big Sean bodied that song.
But what about people that makes multiple songs together? What about the ebb and flow? What about the musicality and the artistry behind it? Sometimes if somebody has a certain part, it's like, okay, for instance, Worldwide Choppers, right? At the very end of Worldwide Choppers, they were just like, they even changed the beat. Like the beat changed and they were like, go. And they gave Homeboy full range to just end the song. And it was crazier than a lot of the stuff that happened on there.
Yes, but that was a collect. It's just like Drake in first person shooter mode.
But that's the same thing. When somebody does a song together, they're ebbing and flowing off of it. Somebody might do the first verse and there's a build up to the bridge and then the beat changes and then the featured rapper just goes off.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
So to say, oh, well, they're better than them because this person basically laid the foundation of the song and then somebody just got an opportunity to go off the way they wanted to when the beat changed or got a little more intense or the bridge came is ludicrous to me.
I got a perfect example of this. I think it was Busta Rhymes when he said he did a song. I think it was Eminem.
Yeah, where he did 36.
Well,
and then Eminem did 60, and they had to keep going.
He said because I'm not gonna let him outdo me on my song. When you send a song to somebody, be like, hey bro, I want you to rap on this bit or whatever, and they be like, I bet. And they rap on it.
That's a competitive nature between artists. I get that.
That's what happens.
That's what hip hop is. And that was my next point, is that it's like Renegade. I think Jay had the better verse. Am I going to deny that Eminem smashed that hoe? No, but I understand Jay because of where I'm from and what I know. It's a lot different.
So that's what we understand. That cool that they got together on the song.
We disagree on what.
Cool they got together on the song and it was all just rapping and everybody's friends and all that good shit. But when they get on the song, who has the best verse? Who went?
Not most artists do that. Most artists, there's a lot of artists that just come together to come together. Most artists don't compete with each other. That's why.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit, and it's not just. Now, if you want to talk about just rappers, maybe. But if you're gonna say most artists do that, that's not a thing.
Wayne told them
rappers do that. Okay,
cool.
Most rappers do that.
Wayne told them that he was not going to be lost in the sauce with him in the 3 songs they had.
That's cool. Again,
and he was not bodied by him in any of them songs.
We're gonna agree to disagree on why people get on songs together, why it's not a competition. We'll agree to disagree on that because we're just gonna disagree. But to come back to what we were saying, and Jamie just hit my point, right? You don't get to sit there and talk a bunch of shit about what you do and blah, 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 blah. And you don't live that life. And so that's my point, is like to sit there and be like, y'all act like people weren't hating on J. Cole for years. And I was one of the people that enjoyed J. Cole's music because guess why? J. Cole reminded me of who? J. Cole reminded me of Tupac. J. Cole reminded me of somebody who was able to tell a story that I could sit there and listen to, and I related to it.
Artistry.
That's why I enjoyed J. Cole.
Painting pictures.
But J. Cole was boring as fuck.
You're gonna get shot.
And we're not gonna sit here and pretend like he wasn't. This man for years had the same damn cadence of every song, period. I put in an album and every song was the same damn cadence. Did I enjoy it because of the story and the lyricism and the artistry? Absolutely. But we're not going to sit here and pretend like J. Cole's the most fucking exciting artist to hit a fucking track. That's crazy to me.
So that's what we're going to say about
So
Kendrick?
when you sit there, again, that's what I was trying to say. Kendrick is the same way, but I feel that Kendrick brings a little bit more energy than J. Cole. I will say that. Kendrick brings a lot more energy than J. Cole under certain circumstances. The only time I've ever seen J. Cole really bring energy is when he has someone else on his damn song.
I don't agree.
Now, granted, I have a handful of favorites that are outside of that opinion. But for the most part, the only time I ever see him come differently is when he's forced to come differently. And if not, he says the same cadence, the same story the whole time. And that's another thing, is he kind of just preaches the same fucking story the whole time, bro.
But where though? We're talking about Friday Night Lights, the warm up.
What are all those songs about? What are all those songs about?
They're different.
What are they about?
They're different.
What are they
areas of
about?
his
How are you
life.
going to say they're different? Tell me what they're about.
Good Kid, Mad City is the only legendary album. Ah, ooh. I'm not going to agree with you with that one because I do think that Damn is a.
Damn is legendary. Damn is phenomenal.
I won't say legendary.
I will say legendary
think it is
because
still
from
climbing the
an
ranks. It is the only-
artistry point, that album was crazy.
Damn is still on the Billboard Hot 100 right now.
To do an album one direction, and then if you play it another direction, it means something else. It tells you a different story. That is artistry at its fucking pinnacle. That album was phenomenal. You might not like the songs or the way or the things that were said, but the way it was done is wild. That is artistry. That's dope. That's one of the songs. That's funny.
Is it not? I thought it was. I know that. Oh, it's not legendary. Yeah. Damn is the only album from Kendrick that is still on.
Yeah, Mad City sat on Billboard for 10 years, bro. Come on.
What are you talking about? Scorpion is still on the charts.
Yeah, that one too.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and I get it. People are going to talk. People are going to say what they want to say. And leading trendsetters and doing it's going to
I don't give a fuck about the trend. And again, that's my point with you is that you keep talking about trends
I know. That's what I was saying.
And sales and stuff like that. And it's just like, bro.
But you have to incorporate skill set and everything else to go with it.
But
bro.
I'm skilled.
What's up, Life Distractions? What's
Again, I'm gonna shove this straight down y'all's throat. Ice Spice. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's trash. But the music's good and people can dance to it, so it's hot.
Yeah, but it burns.
You don't want to tell me about a trend. I don't want to hear about trends.
Drake is making
trends have nothing to do with skill.
Hold on.
Trends, the only skill trends have is how to stay relevant. That's it.
Trends burn out. Trends burn out. Drake is still relevant with the music. It's timeless.
Because he ebbs and flows with the trend.
Can you tell?
He stays relevant, and that's what makes him a good artist.
Let bro talk, Rico.
I'm just saying that trends burn out. When trends burn out, they fade out.
Let bro talk, and he said the same shit 4 times.
Hold on.
He was trying to get it out.
I was trying to get it out. When they fade out, you don't see them anymore. They're not relevant. Same like Jaheim, right? When that whole wave came in, right? Early on in the 2000s. When did you hear about him after that one, the 2 albums?
Using Jaheim
is rude. It's disrespectful.
Using Jaheim was perfect.
But that
was a perfect. Good job.
But that's what I'm saying is you can't sit here and talk music and relevancy and sit here and say skill set. If he didn't have the skill, Royce said it one time in a song. He said, if the artistry doesn't match the hard work, then it burns out. 100% of nothing leaves you with nothing. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And the man has a machine behind him that works for him. To say that we're it'd be hating to say that it's trendy because it's not. I guarantee you, John right now can give you 7 or 8 songs off the top of his head that.
Thank you, Johnny.
What?
That Jaheim statement told me everything I needed to hear.
What did it tell you though?
I just don't understand how you're conflating someone's ability to stay relevant with their skill. That doesn't mean you're good at what you do. That means you're good at staying relevant.
So we say that,
and with all due respect, it's not Drake.
So Drake's not.
It's not just Drake that's doing that. It's not just J. Cole that's doing that. It's their entire team. They have an entire agency behind them. They have an entire label. They have ghostwriters. They have people doing shit for them. They have people watching videos and trends and stuff for them and being like, hey, this is what's hot. This is what we should do. And they all sit together in a little room and take a poll and they're like, cool, awesome. Let's do some dance hall stuff.
Didn't he just say that Cole
Drake's not the one that came up with that.
But didn't he just say that Cole was born? My point is that Cole is doing Cole.
I was about to say that. Because
no. I said J. Cole to me. Not recently. Recently, I've seen some new shit for him because he has no choice but to change. You have to stay trending. But my point is, overall, when I was bumping J. Cole back in the day and I enjoyed it, I was still bored. Because I grew up with rappers like Biggie. I grew up with rappers like Tupac. I grew up with rappers like Royce da 5'9". I grew up with rappers like Master Ace. I grew up with
Big
rappers
L,
like
I get it.
Big L, KRS-One.
The-
I grew up with people that made, like, it wasn't just I'm listening to their story. I feel their story because it's like there's an energy behind it.
Yes, and you don't think some of us feel that way about J. Cole?
And again, I'm asking you, it's just like, I used to listen to J. Cole regularly. And even when I was listening to my favorite songs by J. Cole, I was still not like, man, this is, there were some bars that were like, oh, I'm hyped. I like this song. I enjoy it. I'll bump it. But it's not, to me, he's boring. Kendrick got really close to doing the same shit. A lot of Kendrick stuff, I was like, all right, this is getting to be the same cadence type stuff.
I'm every time I try to break it down and bring it back to something, they keep. I can't follow.
We're on the same topic. Fuck y'all.
Where are we at right now?
We were going on again. We were doing the same concept. It's the same topic of. Are we talking about sales and stuff, or are we talking about skill?
No.
Are we talking about relevancy? Are we talking about this? Are we broad stroking artists? That's what we've been talking about the whole time. So I'm not going to do this.
That'd be the problem because it was voiced out that we were talking about the whole Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole thing, and y'all started bringing up Royce. Y'all started bringing up M.
Cool.
Y'all
then we'll come back. They'll come back.
Yeah.
So cool. My point is
topic.
My whole point of this is to say J. Cole won is absolute fucking stupidity for the simple fact that he only said one thing about J. Cole. He hasn't even really got to come at J. Cole. So to say J. Cole won you're dick riding at that point. Because there's not enough information, there's not enough going on for us to be like, okay, he won.
So
correct. He only said one thing about J. Cole.
So I'm like, okay, cool. But in my opinion, J. Cole's song, the only part of J. Cole's song that was hot was the end. Was when the beat shifted and I saw J. Cole. At the beginning of the song, there were 2 or 3 hot bars, there were 2 or 3 hot lines, but the song at the beginning was boring as shit to me. That beat was boo-boo, the instrumental was boo-boo, the music was boo-boo, it was boo-boo with a couple hot bars sprinkled in.
You are going to get
And
shot.
it wasn't hot until that beat shifted and I saw old school J. Cole kick in a battle rap mode, and those lines were dope.
So y'all telling me that was, he only said one thing to Cole.
Who?
I mean, technically he made references about
he
one other
definitely shot
thing.
at him a couple times. It might not have been jab. It might not have been but he definitely brought up the 40 water shit.
But it was mostly
the clicking up.
You said 40 water?
Yes, it's the clicking up.
Who's 40 water aimed at?
That was aimed at Cole and Drake. Y'all out here clicking up. Why y'all clicking up?
Yeah, but that wasn't a specific.
They did a fucking song together. Who cares?
That's what he's shooting at.
That's not a diss. That's not a diss. That's not a diss.
They did a song together and they said, "Hey, we the big 3, bro."
Hold on, but you too close to the op. That's his point. Talking coffins out of there, that was about Cole. That was talking about Cole and Drake.
Wait,
a lot of this verse was aimed at Drake. Cool. Some of this shit's aimed at Kendrick. Aimed at Cole
it's
too.
not a lot. It's most of that was at Drake.
Well, we're aware of
just
it.
him. What you're saying is like he's just guilty by association. So it was aimed at J. Cole, and that's
you're
not
my
a thing.
homeboy. You telling me even in the song that he's rapping currently on that track that he just did, right? You're telling me you my brother and all this, but you too close.
Yeah, but is that a diss or
yes,
is that
bro, you too fucking
is that just a like, hey, this is what it is?
If somebody don't fuck with you, am I supposed to stand there and look in them niggas' faces and be like, we cool? You my brother.
Yeah, but that's an observation, not a diss.
That's a shot.
That's not a
It's
direct
jab.
diss at somebody.
It's still a jab, bro. And I took that offensively. And let me remind you, he said on the song, he said, I understand that I love you. I will fuck you up. Cole is warning him, I will fuck you up. You don't compare to me. I am him.
He does lyrically.
All right. And I'm not knocking Kendrick, but bro, you can't come back. You can't come back from a 5-year gap, give us an album, walk off high for a little bit, and then come back and drop this, which it's dope, cool. It's not the heaviest punch I've ever seen in my life.
Of course not.
But they're both baiting each other.
But what the thing is that we don't have battle rap in mainstream music anymore.
I'll be looking for it. I swear.
We don't have this type of beef happening in public, which is what they're doing. The last time we had this was when? They tried it a few years back, but like an actual beef, like Tupac Biggie, NWA versus Ice Cube. We haven't had beef like that.
where it gets physical, maybe not.
No.
But where we
No.
get- You talking about when we
What
get on
the
wax?
hell are you talking about?
Are you talking
I
about when
don't
we get on
know.
wax?
No, you could put beef in songs, but you've never had a beef that was like, oh shit, and everybody's waiting for it.
Yeah, we did. We had Pusha and Drake.
No one give a shit about that.
Everybody gave a shit.
No.
Not really. Drake and Meek Mill was a thing.
Drake and Meek Mill, yes, that was a little bit, but even then it fizzled out and nothing came of it. Ain't nobody anticipating
Tim.
it like this.
Thank you,
Drake,
Tim.
No.
Drake bodied Pusha. The only thing that happened was
All
shock factor.
they did was take little jabs at each other,
Wasn't no
and
little jabs.
then it fizzled out.
All right.
It was not what this is. Where
I-
people are
I-
anticipating what's happening like this.
Okay.
Pusha dropped a direct diss. That is facts.
Yes.
Infrared.
Infrared into a Duppy into Adion.
But who was it? Jay Prince. Jay Prince told
Stopped it.
Jay Prince told Drake to chill, don't do nothing else.
Yep.
Or whatever. So therefore, the Drake and Pusha T beef or whatever, I was just like, whatever, that's over with. But Drake and Meek Mill, that nigga Drake said, hey bro, I waited 4 days, bro. Where y'all at? where y'all this song at? Don't worry about it here. Here's another one. Back to back. So
I'm not saying
that was-
I'm not saying that people that weren't invested in those artists were anticipating it. I'm saying that people who have nothing to do with this music are anticipating what's happening.
right now.
That's my point. Is that we haven't had a beef like this since back then.
But it seems like everybody always wants to shoot at the nigga at the top. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that's why we get to the top. That's the whole point of rap.
That's all it is.
That's the whole point of competition.
Everybody wants to shoot at the nigga
Facts.
on top. Everybody wants to shoot at the nigga on top. Who on top?
Come and move.
Who
Man.
Who on top?
Man,
You know,
if he pulls a comment, I will be disappointed.
I'm going to be disappointed because we got that. First of all, we got that response late as hell.
So from you talking about from Cole?
Comment?
Oh, you
He
talking
got
about
on Stay Scheming and responded after all that time.
Yeah,
I said it was too late. I don't want to hear you now.
I don't want to hear that. I loved Common back in the day. Loved Common. And then I was mad. I was like, you lost a fan.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Thank you, Tim. I asked like, who's on top right now?
Drake.
Drake is number one. Call it what you will. You can put yourself in any position you want, but don't put it at number one because that's not what you.
Y'all
It's
are
Drake.
not wrong
Drake.
in terms of success, in terms of being at the top.
I'm talking about being
But who's
battle.
being hot?
I'm talking about
Who's the-
being battle ready.
I can almost guarantee you. I can
about being battle tested.
almost
And
guarantee
that's my
you.
point. Is like I'm talking about battle rap
I
because
can
at this
al-
point you start dissing each other. It's
I
battle
can
rap.
almost
not
guarantee
that.
you if Drake drop a diss, it's gonna shut shit down.
Because he's not taking it easy, bro. You've been
I can-
holding 10
I
years
can
of
al-
aggression.
I can
We thought
almost-
the same shit about Cardi, and then she posted some stupid shit.
Cardi B,
Get out of my face.
I can't talk to you right now.
Common was calm, collected, and
And Tim asked another question. He said, if Kendrick do not drop another
Cole won.
diss, who wins?
Cole win. Unless Drake drops, Cole win.
Oh, here's the thing.
So that showed me that
because Cole directly. So it was like those three pop shots, and then he did it was like a guilty by association at J. Cole. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was all aimed at Drake, in my opinion, and every other diss that was done was a guilty by association for J. Cole. J. Cole now has directly came at him, which means that all Kendrick can do is come directly at J. Cole. Anything other than that, J. Cole wins just by general purpose. And Drake still has to respond because all that shit was about him.
I don't see. Hold on. Why do we give Kendrick a real listen when he doesn't even drop consistently? Thank you.
I'm not gonna give that. I'm not gonna give that for the simple
People
fact that if Lupe Fiasco dropped an album tomorrow, I'd buy 3 of them.
Lupe's still dropping.
Nah, I know, but you get my point. It's like
Lupe,
or if Frank Ocean. If Frank Ocean dropped an album tomorrow, I'm gonna listen to every all them plays are probably from me.
I just wanted to. I listen to.
You can't say the people that don't drop consistently don't give any credit. That's crazy. to
I
me.
listened to Big Morale and
Get
the
any
Big
credit.
Steppers, and I only listened to it to see where he was in the timeline, because now it's just about seeing, do you keep up with your peers? It's so bad. Like there's only two songs off of that album that I listen to.
In that sense, why do we crown Andre 3000? Exactly.
For what? Why do we crown Andre 3000? For what?
No, he's saying that if by definition, why do we give people a real listen when it doesn't even drop constantly or consistently? It's like, well, Andre didn't drop consistently.
So here's
we give Andre 3K the crown for best. What was that? Not when he gets on the remixes.
The lyricism.
He gets on the remixes and he just fucking
flowing through it.
Andre 3000
he kills.
But he's
top greatest rappers of all time.
He is syllable cutting,
and his cadence changes. It's innovative. It's unique.
He just destroys when he gets on a song.
Well, and you can try to body him, but it's really difficult, especially when you're not catching everything. Hell, I listened to interlude from Wayne the other day just to see can I catch everything again. Man, the things that Andre is saying, it floats right over if you're not paying attention, and then you gotta be like, oh my God, this man. He's really good with playing with words and cutting words and syllables and different things, and it means different things, triple entendres and stuff like that.
When I would give Andre 3K the crown only because when you play a nigga song and you go back to play it, like you playing it for him. He on somebody else's track, somebody else's whole song, and I just can't wait for Andre to be on it, to hear it.
I can't wait for him to give me an actual album. Like, that'd be the crazy thing. We're still begging for an album.
I said that too. To be honest, Drake don't need to respond. Drake don't have to say nothing. Kendrick Lamar can say something really, really disrespectful the next time.
You're right.
And
because
Drake can be like,
I don't consider
now
Drake
I can
just a rapper. I don't consider Drake just a rapper, so I agree that he doesn't need to respond.
So what was your favorite line, Tim, out of that song that just came out yesterday? Because, like, I'm going to be honest,
look, my brother,
there's some really humble flexes in this
My brother wrote me, and he said, J. Cole's new album needs to be called Melatonin Music.
This is crazy, bro.
That's wild. That's wild.
It's boring.
It's not.
It is. The lyrics can be dope all they want to, but the song is it's boring as fuck.
Bro, first of all, he gave me a song with Ab-Soul
and I'll give you a song. I'll give you all of Drake. Drake shit ain't boring. I don't even like Drake like y'all, and Drake shit ain't boring. J. Cole's boring.
Bro, he gave me a I asked for this on the last album. He gave me a Cameron feature.
I don't care who he featured. He's boring.
I'm not gonna do this with you, bro.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Cameron feature? Ready 24? You haven't listened to the whole album, have you?
Also, can I point out the fact that they were like, we want to know what's the beef. I'm like, well, we talked about music and this was the beef. And it's funny that y'all want to hear relationship drama so fucking much that you can't sit through another podcast that's not about dumb shit.
He did to become relevant. Yeah.
I don't think
he
did not have to diss to become relevant.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
He did.
That's crazy.
Can you tell me?
He dissed because it's again, here's the funny thing. We're sitting here arguing. We have no idea if they're behind the scenes in cahoots just trying to bump sales up. That's another thing that also happens in the music industry. I'm not going to say he had a diss to become relevant because that's wild. Kendrick has a pretty big ass loyal following that if he dropped something, it would be hot. Like people would play it. He has relevance, bro.
Can anybody recite Control at all? Because Drake called this years ago. Nobody gonna remember that. Drake said that shit 10 years ago. Who remember that shit? Can you tell me the first lines out of it without looking up?
No, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, to be honest.
All they can say is
you talking about Big Sean?
Control, yes.
No, I don't. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
It's crazy. And as an artist, all I can tell you, I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it. That's all I can tell you for that song. And then the name calling. That's it.
Yeah, I don't.
What I don't know what Big Sean had to do.
And what's crazy is
Wait.
everybody shitting on Sean, and Sean just dropped a single. That shit was hard. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
He did drop a single, but that's more for like people who like.
Tim,
Yeah,
me and Tim,
Yeah.
we on the same wavelength.
Tim love a Big Sean, but I don't. You know,
So is Sean your foe?
Swing on you. What?
I need to know. I need to know
Top?
who is his Mount Rushmore for this current generation.
Because he keeps saying wild stuff. That's why he keep looking at him like that.
Not saying nothing wild. I'm saying stuff that's accurate.
you wanna know why I'm looking at him like that? While before we end the show, let me tell you why I'm looking at Mike like that or whatever. Right? If you look at our cups, ain't nothing in here but ice. What's in yours?
Almost another bite.
I fill mine back up.
With what?
They promises.
What I wanted. Ooh.
All these broken promises. That's what you filled your cup up with. Like, don't give me no alcohol. You know what I'm gonna do.
I rank them 4. Big Sean is top 3.
Okay,
He's
well,
not
nobody-
3. Do you stand on that?
Yeah, he do. He does.
Do you stand on that?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
Hot take.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
What?
Look.
Top 4 of what?
Hey,
As
look.
it better not be rappers.
Sean that dude.
Hey, look. Hey, look. I want to say this.
Big Sean is good, but you're not doing that. That's why.
Keely
What you
Williams.
mean?
Keely Williams. Keely
That's what I'm talking
Williams is the exact meme of when you see a bitch in high school and you're like, God damn, she was fine. Or whatever, right? Have you seen Keely Williams now?
It's bad.
That whole fat.
That shit crazy.
No. I'm not saying I don't like Big Sean. I love Big Sean, but he's not in the top of nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You gotta chill.
Chill. You gotta chill.
But I mean,
Are we talking about rapping? That's my question.
Big Sean can big rap.
I know he can, but we're not going to top 4. That's crazy to me.
He said, in my top 4, Big Sean is top 3, and he not 3.
That's crazy. I listen to Chameleon Air before I listen to Big Sean.
You about to make me fight you, boy.
And Chameleon like that.
Not Chameleon Air's in my.
I left y'all
I love
alone.
Chameleon Air.
I left y'all alone.
Don't be playing with me.
I left y'all alone, but don't come at my favorite rapper or whatever, right? Because
No. I'm not coming at him at all. I'm saying that he's better.
Oh, but I'm just saying. You said you would rather listen to Chameleon Air before
Well,
Big Sean.
I said I love Big Sean, but he's not in my top nothing. Because I'd listen to Chameleon Air before I listen to Big Sean, which means I hold Chameleon Air at a higher standard. Which also unpopular opinion.
But it also could be a low standard. 'Cause where the hell do you put Sean?
No, because I said I love Big Sean.
He's not better.
How
than
much
Sean.
love do you got for Big Sean if you go listen to Chameleon Air before you listen to Big Sean and he not top 3?
I just think Chameleon Air better.
He's not in that top.
I also don't. Chameleon Air's also not in my top 5,
All right, see that's what I'm trying to get to.
but Chameleon Air's
He
up
better,
there.
he better than Big Sean though. You got
Yes,
chill out.
yes, he is.
You got chill out.
Chameleon
You got
Air's
chill out. You
way
got chill
better
out.
than
You
Big
got chill
Sean.
out. You got chill out. Tim, you my best friend. I love you. I promise you. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, it's Chameleon now. You know how I feel about it. Come on, bro. Cam, Camilla Terry, man.
Military, man.
All right, you tripping? All right, cool. Hey, we didn't get to the other doggone topic, which is fine. It's cool, great. I'm not gonna hold these boys up no longer.
I'm okay with it.
Sidebar.
Which is no. I'd rather save it.
Well, here's my thing. It doesn't
That's
always.
my favorite rapper. We get it.
It doesn't always have to be relationship drama. Like, this was the topic. Fuck y'all. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't want to. We don't always have to be talking about whose baby mama's hurting whose baby daddy. Golly.
Tim said, "Fuck you."
What's the other topic?
We got a little bit of time.
No, you should have been here. You lied to me. You lied to me. You should have been here.
Had my hopes up that somebody was gonna be here.
Yeah. You should have been here. But it's cool. I ain't tripping. You talking about the Blackberry?
Yeah. What's crazy is like I feel good and it tastes good and I'm just happy.
Yeah. It's about goddamn time. Shit.
What's crazy is this is the most AG has ever talked in any podcast.
Yeah.
Period.
I stand on music.
It's because it's about music.
I stand on music.
You get all them boogies out your nose. Cause
That was
not-
wild. That was wild.
yeah, that's
You did it again.
oh, that is so gross.
Thank you. That was at least turn your head,
that
my
made my
guy.
throat thick.
Johnny said, "Not in the mic, AG."
Yeah, that is.
Don't-
Oh my god! Bro.
Stop. Go blow your damn nose.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
It's not boogers. That's my throat.
Yeah,
What's
that
wrong
come
with-
from up here.
What's
No, I
wrong
don't.
with your? No, that came from up in your head. What's wrong with your throat that you making that noise?
Your throat sound like this.
Pause, nigga. Pause.
You sound like one of them
No, Diddy, bro. What y'all got
them,
going
them
on?
angry goats.
Ah, damn.
He said he snorted in all caps.
Hey, on some real shit, that's why Nate told me he could never do that thing with me. Cause yeah, I just take the whole bag.
Go blow your throat.
Hey, Nick,
Nick made him funny.
nigga, what you laughing at so hard?
That was good.
That was funny.
That was good. He
Oh,
said, "Don't do that
snap.
shit in the mic."
Hey, Nick, ain't you gonna be on the show?
Look, they're not
Shit
wrong.
crazy.
They are not wrong.
Oh
Holy
God,
shit!
that was funny.
Nick, ain't you supposed to be on the show there? Hey, man, Cass,
Who do you
it's not
think?
in the show.
Out of 3 people on this panel, who do you think violated the mic? He said, "Just left phlegm."
Allegedly.
It's wild. All right, just like I said before. No, actually, I didn't. I said it in the chat. I didn't tell y'all. One way or the other. When we from now on, when we do fight back. When we do noodle
I
talk,
did fight back.
no, you didn't. You just.
Hey, turn up here. I'm gonna need you to leave me alone.
He said, "You just."
That joke's old. We use it already.
Don't tell.
He said, "You just grunted into the mic again."
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Every time we do this show, it's gonna either be some liquor here or it's gonna be noodles, and we're gonna force AG to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fucking
Weirdo.
I don't like noodles at all. No spaghetti, no nothing.
That's why your throat sound like that.
Yeah, I know why. Because you was eating that microwave shit from your ex. That's why you don't like spaghetti. I know it.
Oh my Christ on a cracker.
Jesus.
The Jesus, bro.
I'm not from the burbs. That is not it.
Whoa.
This is crazy talk. This is crazy talk.
He said it. I'll fight back.
Jesus.
Christ on a cracker. Jesus. Oh my God. Whew. Okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you don't eat noodles. It's wild. It's wild. I don't get it. You got to pick it back up and try it again or something.
Right?
That's wild. Yeah, I know. If somebody would have been feeding me microwave noodles my entire life, I'd be mad too.
I didn't eat that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. She didn't cook while we was. You see, we're not gonna do this right now. You keep trying to have controversial moments, and that's not what you're gonna do at my expense. You raggedy bitch.
He almost bit.
Not a chance.
He was
I know,
about to.
I know my position.
He was
What you
about
won't do is that.
He a cul-de-sac baby.
Christios.
You feel that way. It's not gonna be-
Christios?
Oh my gosh. I'm hot now. Laughing at you. This is wild.
That's rude.
All right. Well, we ain't got nothing else, man. Oh, like I said, before anytime we do the show, there's gonna be a bottle of liquor, some noodles. So that's gonna be that's a thing. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else to say. Oh, because I ain't got no ending remarks.
I ain't got no ending remarks. J. Cole better.
That was the lamest shit I've ever heard.
I said what I said.
I mean, you didn't say much of anything.
I mean, you're not saying much of nothing now. So. Dead air.
Wait, what?
You're not saying much.
No, you
now.
just said something dumb, and so I was giving you a moment to maybe take it back.
I didn't.
Because
you're not saying much now.
Am I?
It's crazy.
Bro, who taught you how to diss people? I feel like you was on a playground and somebody like roasted your hat or something. It was like, man, you got a tiny hat. And you were like, you ain't even say nothing. They were like, no, I did say something. You have a tiny hat.
You gonna finish?
Now you trying to look what you're doing. You trying to straw man right now and be like,
I'm not trying to straw.
You're like, no,
that's not a straw man.
Attack this instead of me.
In the show, nigga.
Don't be deflecting.
We upset.
I was waiting for somebody to say something because I thought we had a discussion about how like you don't get out of ending remarks. And you just said one thing. Him too. You don't get out of it either.
What?
Fucking.
I gave an ending remark. J. Cole better. Just because you didn't like it don't mean it wasn't given.
No, it had nothing to do with not me liking it. I don't care about liking it or not. It had nothing to do with it. Not you doing that deflecting thing again.
Yeah,
Not deflected. It's
look, you deflected more than the light and the words from this chat off of his glasses.
You would have been better off saying the ocean, but keep going.
What the hell does the ocean have to do with what we're talking about?
Deflected.
The ocean deflects things?
Okay. In the show.
That was just stop talking. It's gonna get worse.
It's not gonna
What
get
does
worse.
the ocean deflect? AG?
Rat beef.
What does the ocean deflect? What did the
We got a
ocean
beat
have to
on
do
right now. What's
with
good?
anything I was just saying?
Okay, in the show.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Ah, damn.
Look, my quote is from Nicolations. He said, I have to give this dialogue because I can't put it nowhere else, right? So I sat down at karaoke and I looked at him. I was like, "You better yeet me in." He goes, "Look," he's the audacity face where he looked over him. He was like, "Don't worry about how I yeet you in." And I was like, "All right." It was like so aggressive. And so I was like, "And the Lord yeeteth when he wisheth." Nicolations 3:16.
Nicolations.
He also said you can wipe your lips on my ball bag. But
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro.
You know what? God dog. I guess I do. I gotta say something before we leave. He said J. Cole is better. You said that. I got one. Here we go. Them hoes ain't worth them Cadillac doors. In the words in the words of the great Smooth. Them hoes ain't worth them Cadillac doors. They go y'all relationship shit for the day. There y'all go.
I'm sick.
I love it. Crickets are chirping hard.
Maybe you was here.
What's the point? Go the fuck away, Nate. I hate you.
Hey, John.
What? But you do it. I promise you.
yeah. I was like, "Anybody got chapstick?" He was like, "You can wipe your lips on my ball bag." I was like, that was aggressive as fuck. But damn. Crickets are chirping. In your head? Girl, what you talking about?
Go ahead, man. Yeah, I know what time it is, man. We good.
Oh, Ghost didn't say nothing.
Ghost always saying something in the chat.
I know.
Never when the camera on her.
It's crazy. Hey, John, man.
What's goody?
What's the point of having a heart?
I'm finna fuck you up.
Look, I just want to let y'all know. Oh, I got another one. Got another one. Real quick before we go. This is what y'all are. It's a Spanish word of the day on how to teach y'all how to say things. Again, another compliments of the chef, Nick. This is how you say it. Bean, cheese, cool arrows. Now say it fast.
Bean cheese culeros. Bean cheese coleros. Bean cheese coleros.
Pinches culeros. That's your Spanish word of the day.
I don't know what that means. What it means? Pinches coleros.
That's nasty.
It means fucking assholes.
That's disgusting.
All boo.
That's disgusting.
All right, I'm good. I got Nicolations is gonna be the thing. We're gonna add that to our Guybles. We got the Guyble, we got Nicolations.
Yeah.
We're gonna add stuff. That's it. That's it.
First off, that's how you get worms. Don't
What?
dance barefoot in the club.
Fuck you, Nick. Yeah. Girls dancing barefoot in the club. That shit was gross.
If I see a woman dancing barefoot in the club, I'm convinced her pussy tastes like sour cream.
Just something.
I don't know. I kind of like sour cream, so
I
let's
enjoy
use
that
one.
too, but it
But
shouldn't
use
be
something
what
else.
it shouldn't be what a vagina tastes like.
Tastes like Dasani.
Why you gotta say Dasani? Because Dasani got a taste to it.
It's trash. Dasani's trash.
God, y'all so fucking slow.
Yeah, I guess.
I like sour cream. Cool. Does a vagina need to taste like that? No.
But I'm just saying, if I had to go with like sour cream cootie cat, and I'm just like, I'm eating that. Are we going on because y'all won't end the show?
It's Noodle Talk, baby. We in your speakers. What you gonna do about it?
Nah, nothing. We out, guys. Dog.
Y'all niggas talking.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get a button. That's what I'm gonna do.